Few users are aware of shared hosting email sending limits until they come up against them. If you don't know it yet and you decide to start sending emails to a growing subscriber list through your domain on shared hosting accounts, you'll soon discover this. Hosting providers set limits to prevent spam. In fact, most web host providers enforce email send rate limits on their customers. The aim of this video is to show you a resource for finding your email send rate limit and options for most popular web host providers, such as GoDaddy, Bluehost, Outlook, iPowerWeb and more, and also to suggest where you can find this information for shared hosting accounts. However, it is probably best not to rely on a third party for this information, and the only way to be sure of your send rate limit is to check within your email provider's support area, e.g. Gmail, or if using your domain to send emails, on your shared hosting provider's website. Hosting services rarely, if ever, declare their send rate limit on their sales pages. They realize that such limits are far from the minds of people just starting out, buying their first hosting accounts, so don't expect to see them there. However, search on their support pages and they should be provided, and if you can't find the information, send them a support ticket and ask them. The alternative to sending emails using your Gmail account, Hotmail, or for example, Yahoo Mail account, or indeed your domain using the inbuilt cPanel and WordPress SMTP server facility, is to open an account with an autoresponder service such as Orba, GetResponse, MailChimp, etc. However, their services can be expensive when you are just starting. Starting out by using services you already pay for, such as your own email or domain, makes sense initially. But with any email hosting system, apart from the specialist bulk mail service providers, there are limits placed on the number of outgoing messages. This is to prevent an account being used for spamming. The trick for email and hosting providers is to set a limit which is more than enough for the normal customers, but too low to be of appeal to spammers. Although these limits can be frustrating for some people, these limits are for the good of all those sharing web servers. That's because a few rogue account holders could easily spoil it for the vast majority of shared web hosting account holders who only use their domain email service, send a few emails a day, and might easily get blacklisted along with a spammer. Blacklisting might occur without these limits, due to the fact that the multiple domain accounts hosted on shared servers all have the same IP address. There are many email services which provide blacklisting services to detect and remove spam from business websites. If your IP gets blacklisted by these services, very few of your emails will arrive at the destination, and those that do will go directly into spam boxes on the recipient's account. Spam like this almost never gets looked at, and after a while is auto-deleted. If severe spamming is detected as emanating from an IP address, all emails on that IP address are usually blacklisted. I said I would guide you to a list of email sending limits. So here it is. It's at www.ippts.net/sendlimit.